Franco de Matteo, you've just won the Mobil 1 V8 Supercars race. You've got to be seriously happy.
Look, Colin, the car, we knew the car was good the whole weekend, and I mean, it's my favourite circuit anyway. And, in the first heat, I couldn't see, like we spoke about, all the smoke coming into the car. So we sorted that out in between the two races. And, the balance of the car was so good, and the older the tyres get, the better the car goes. So I knew we had it, a good car. And when I saw Mackie and the guys in front and Thomas Reed and them, all locking up, and then I thought, well, you know what, just put the pressure on and the time will come, and that's exactly what I did, Mackie just went out wide, Thomas wide, and most of the guys just went wide, because they're understeering, and the car was so good, it was neutral, so I just put it in, and then the last 2 laps I just cruised home,
So basically you had a game plan, old fox, and calmness, and drive it neat and tidy to the level of available grip that you've got.
Look, Colin, you can't beat experience, and I'm saying I've got 35,
You've got
40.
lots of it.
Yeah, I've got lots of it in different series as well. And look, we did do a small change to the car.
What did you change?
I actually made it softer because the tar is rough. It's like sandpaper, so it actually eats your car up. And if you make the car hard, it just slides. And the more it slides, the more it just eats the tyres up. So
you went softer at the front?
I went softer all round, but very much more softer in front. The softest I could go in front. And the car just became a go-kart. It just worked.
Those are the amazing things. You talk about years of experience and different kinds of cars you've driven under different circumstances. That thinking part of it, isn't that part of the joy of the racing that you've got, where you think about the car, you fiddle, you make a few changes, and then you get to check the results of it?
Look, Colin, it's my passion, you know what I'm saying? So I like to get things going faster and better and handling and, doing the 4-hour. I mean, nobody's done a 4-hour year on a set of tyres. I have. So that to me is what I'm after, to experiment and try things. You get guys that will come here and just sit in the car and go out lap after lap after lap. I mean, even if my car is good, I'll come in and do a change, especially in practices. I'll do a change. I say, I don't know, but that's not going to work. Let's try something else. Go the opposite way until you know what the car is doing. And I mean, if you take Julian, that's the first time he's driven that car. It's a new car and everything. And he was the quickest yesterday. I spent virtually 3.5, 4 days on the car, setting it up, doing it my way, and that proved the point.
This pre-race setup and just making sure the wheels are pointing where you want them, caster camber, toes, ride heights, all that sort of thing, it's absolutely vital before a race.
Colin, on these cars, it's very critical because it's a space frame. There's no give on the chassis. So it's not like a normal car that will give and, you can make still a plan. These things don't give. So if the setup is not perfect, or you're going to bug up your front tyres and back tyres, it locks up, or understeers, oversteers. So you've got a handful for you. When the car is neutral and you do your homework at home, look, with these tyres as well, we used to race on cross plies, so that's 25 years experience. Now we're over to the radials. To get it back to what we used to do is a learning curve.
They've got different spring rates,
all that,
different slip angles,
all that's it. Scrub, roll centers, the whole thing has to change, and that's what I like to experiment with. That's my knowledge at the end of the day.
Chatting to you now, I just see I can't see your mouth clearly, but the passion in your eyes and the excitement. There's lots more grey hair than there was last year.
Yeah.
You're enjoying your racing more than ever, I think.
I'm like good red old wine. The older it gets, the more it matures, it gets, a better it tastes. I think I'm the same. It keeps me young. It keeps me going. I like to see the youngsters come up. I put him under my wing, and I think he'll be the next guy to come through, at the end of the day.
Julian's got a great calmness about him and a clarity of what he wants in the car. And we saw when he was in the backdraft in the endurance race how quick he was. And you see now again quick.
Yeah.
With your coaching, it's a lethal combination.
I think I've got a winning team. I've got a thing to prove. Like I said, Colin, you know, I've done so many different series, has won so many different championships. So, you know what, I like to give back what I got out of it. And I think at the end of the day, putting the two youngsters, Lorenzo Guatteri and Julian in the car, with a backdraft car, I think we're going to have a good winning team. But
Are we seeing the transition of Franco de Matteo, the champion racing driver, through to Franco de Matteo, the team owner, the team principal?
Colin, look, I'll always do some form of racing because it keeps me young. You know, it keeps me out of mischief. My wife chases me out the house because at the end of the day, I get agitated. I sit at home doing nothing. I mean, so she chases me and say, go do your cars and do whatever you want. So, yeah, you know what I got out of it, I think I need to put back into it. And that's my passion, you know. The guys will always say, but how do you get a car so quick? Well, I put somebody else in the car and find out how quick the car really is. So that's what I'm trying to do at the end of the day, you know.
You're a good man, Franco de Matteo, and thank you very much for taking time out, and congratulations once again for winning today.
Thank you, Colin. Thank you for your presentation and everything. Thank you very much.